Welcome back to Jesters of Ravenloft, where a group of comedians tried to escape the horrors of the mists. As the troupe faced 7 elderly gnomes, Shadow Nemesis began to rage and the fight began. Tyler immediately backed away, hands up, bowing out of the fight. Dell followed Tyler's lead, declaring they weren't with Shadow Nemesis, and New Rogue tried to magically calm the villagers, but when he couldn't calm them all, he too surrendered. Tyler and Dell tried to force Shadow Nemesis to back down, but it was ultimately New Rogue who succeeded in commanding him to stop. The Dr. Deputy died again, and Shadow Nemesis was arrested, only to escape and be set upon by 10 cockatrices. Will the troop survive the day this time? I doubt it.
Hello, friends, and welcome to Jesters of Ravenloft. We are excited to be back and recording with our regular gang and with all of you this week. So I will do a quick recap of what happened in this entire show up till now. 4 comedians got sucked into Ravenloft. They gained blessings and curses. Tyler is green now and can pull off of one of his fingers and do spooky magic. He's also got horns, which you can see on him now. Adam is possessed by a symbiote a la Venom. Guy, I mean, he's died and he's not Guy anymore. He's a new character named New Rogue who's been alive for a month. But he also has spectral limbs from his elbows to his hands and his knees to his feet that kill anything he touches except for the Misco Jack Magnum that he loves very much. Dell also now has the ability to speak to ghosts, but is constantly surrounded by an invisible wind that blows her hair, and she has spooky dog reflecting light in the distance eyes at all times. They've also trained in D&D classes. Tyler became a blade singer, aka a wizard who fights real good. New Rogue has become a cleric of Ezra, dedicating himself to the god of the mists. Dell is a visual bard / it's warlock crossover. She's got a demon girlfriend. We're all making choices up in these mists. And Adam became a totally different personality known as Shadow Nemesis, who's basically a Saturday morning cartoon villain who's also a barbarian. The Dr. Deputy, one of his evil henchmen, has also been joining the group moving forwards. There's also a horse named Rumple Foreskin, a skeletal horse fueled by fire, who is arguably Dell's best friend in the world. Dell swore her soul to Lucretia Sanguine, a demoness that she talks to sometimes. Tyler had a familiar bat named Ivan, who is now inside the doll the Dr. Deputy was formerly trapped inside of. He's really chill, just hanging out with the bunch, and there's Jack Magnum the goat. Our heroes have battled their way through 2 different domains. In the first one, the person to defeat the Dark Lord was Shadow Nemesis. It became Shadow Nemesis' personal hell until he ran away to the next realm. In the second realm, they battled their way through, and New Rogue defeated the final Dark Lord, and it became his personal hell. They've ended up in a new realm where, as far as they can tell, it's a Groundhog Day scenario has been pitched, only they still have items that they got yesterday. 3 of our heroes had battled through 1 full day, and by day, I mean like 2 hours until they all died, and then the day restarted. When Tyler had joined the group, battered and bruised, but was present, they started out on a second day. They managed to save the general who they originally had seen die on their first run through, only to discover that he was a bit of an asshole who then committed a murder and died. Then they went into town where Shadow Nemesis had previously gotten in a fight with a blacksmith, fought the entire town and got killed. They had seen Shadow Nemesis rob a townsperson's corpse and did kick it. So they tried to arrest him. He tried to battle the town to the death. The rest of the party just surrendered peacefully and tried to prevent him from committing a massacre in the village. Eventually, he was forced to surrender through the use of command by his friends. He was there. They were negotiating how he was going to be legally and permissibly allowed out of town when he broke free from capture and started sprinting towards the woods wearing handcuffs and an anti-magic collar. The villagers had yelled at everyone to step aside and unleashed 10 cockatrices, which are like a velociraptor meets a bird, to chase him down. Any of the players have any continuity questions about what has occurred?
I do have one, and it's a weird one because it's not immediate continuity. It is previous domain continuity.
Mm-hmm.
I picked up a rifle in my fight with Denton Arthur. Did that rifle stay with me when the realm became New Rogue's nightmare? And we were all kind of brought to the surface again in that instant.
This was one of the needle rifles that had been carried by the Protectobots.
Yeah.
Yes. Here's the easy answer. You will have it if you still have the stats for it. If you don't have the stats for it, you don't have the weapon.
I believe I do, but let's double check.
I didn't write them down, so I can't have it pop up on here.
I lost mine, Tyler.
Oh.
Well, do I have flamethrowers? Can I get some flamethrowers?
No, you did not coming through. Do you know what? Why don't we say canonically the flamethrowers didn't make it through? We'll just say the rifles didn't make it through. Anything that was previous domain protectabots, that's just gone. That's probably the easiest way for all of us.
I was going to fly away with the rocket launchers then. For the flamethrowers.
Just set your legs on fire.
I had not even thought of that.
I'm Iron Man. Oh.
Yeah, there's no propulsion. It's literally just burning.
Glad we got it sorted.
Just like sink into the ground.
I'm doing it. Yeah, it's that dude from Volcano who tries to jump from a bus through lava.
Sticks the landing.
Yeah.
Is everybody ready?
Oh,
Or volcano references.
they were talking about
Alrighty.
volcano. All right.
It's time for us to return to Ravenloft. Shadow Nemesis, you are sprinting down a dirt road between cornfields towards the woods in the distance. Your hands are cuffed together. You are wearing an anti-magic collar that prevents you from doing magic, and you hear a chorus of "Rise!" And as you glance over your shoulder, you see 10 cockatrices have been unleashed and are sprinting after you.
Okay.
Do you have a plan for this?
Okay.
Well, I had a question, and I guess I should have realized this last episode. So I'm handcuffed, right?
Yep.
But what if I'm missing a hand?
This hand
Can I not just like boink, just like slip it off?
No, they weren't that stupid. So it's clamped on very tight around the greave of your armor. It's for one arm it's at your wrist, and the other it's around your elbow, so it catches on your forearm guard.
No,
if
you
you're trying
clever
to slide out.
DM. Yes. All right, fine. So I'm next to a cornfield, huh?
There are cornfields to your right and to your left.
Okay. Well then, I think maybe to buy some time, I'm going to dive into the cornfield and just book it in the cornfield and kind of like, like zigzag to try to like make them lose me. I don't know how good their tracking is.
Can you roll me an athletics?
Yeah, I can.
At disadvantage, your hands are cuffed, and that does make it really hard to run. Also, we know your RoboCop armor is not built for sprinting, and now you're off-roading it.
Man.
Off-roading it.
Yeah. So 3 disadvantage.
3. You die. You just fall down and die. That's it.
You're
All right.
mudding in your RoboCop armor.
And there's Dookie on your foot.
Yeah.
What? I mean, I just rolled like garbage no matter what. That's a total of 11.
Total of 11. Okay, you turn and just sprint into the corn, trying to get away from these cockatrices that are after you. Let me just see how they do.
I rolled 10 times. There's 10 birds.
I want to know if Wester's part of them. Her heart.
And Big Birdie's there too.
The cockatrices tear after you. A number of them slow down at the turn and are not quite ready to go after you, but 4 of them tear into the corn and end up on top of you and begin attacking you.
Oh, man.
Let's be honest. How much HP do you have right now?
26.
Jesus.
Yeah, these 4 are really going to slow you down, and you have no way to defend yourself. So you are, over the course of 12 seconds, brutally pecked to death.
Oh.
And
That's not
you die as the cockatrices crow over your body, having chased you down. The rest of you just see the cockatrices, 4 of them veer into the corn, the rest veer in, and then you just see the corn shaking like Jurassic Park as the velociraptors are eating things. And then the cockatrices just walk back out covered in blood. This is about 60 feet down the road from where you are, and they all calmly returning to Hardin the Robin, who whistles for them.
I lean over to Dell and I say, and you're sure we're going to start the day over after dying, right?
I'm not sure. It happened once. And also, you weren't here. Did you die yesterday?
No, nothing happened. You all disappeared for seconds before I saw you again.
Well,
New Rogue, can you roll me an insight, like a wisdom or a wisdom saving throw.
Yes. That's an 8.
This is a horrifying moment.
Yeah.
Oh, they got all his blood on their beaks.
How do you? I saw you do some like new magic and bring people back from the dead. Can you do that for Shadow Nemesis?
You mean revivify?
I guess.
Yeah. So I totally would, but I feel like I'm kind of zapped out right now because I had to revivify so many people. Oh, wait. Actually, there may be a chance to do something like that, but I'd have to refill my mystical healing energies, and I haven't actually done that before. But I could try that now. What? What does that say again? I couldn't hear you. You believe in me? Oh wait, sorry. You believe that Shadow Nemesis should remain dead. I understand. Okay. But it'd be funny if he came back and he was still pretty injured. Okay. Then I will try and bring him back just to make you laugh. Okay? You're getting weird. All right. Okay. DM.
Yep.
There is a certain spell that I can do. Sorry, I'm trying to open up my sheet here where I put down all of this for information. It is called. Oh my goodness! Why is this chugging? It's taking a real minute here. Tyler, you could actually help me out with this because I remember when I went through my my list here, there was what are some of these other spells called where you can like refill a spell slot?
Those wouldn't be as spells. Those would be like an ability. I don't know if the cleric has such an ability.
Oh, really? The channel divinity? Channel divinity?
Channel divinity might do it.
Yeah, I do channel divinity, harness divine power. At second level, here it is. It's finally open. It took 5 minutes. At second level, you can expend a use of your channel divinity to fuel your spells. As a bonus action, you touch your holy symbol, utter a prayer, and regain 1 expanded spell slot. Wow. The level of which can be no higher than half your proficiency bonus rounded up.
So half your proficiency bonus is what? It's at 3. So half of it would be 1.5. Rounded up is 2. Yeah. Is Revivify a level 2 spell?
Oh no, that's how it works. Oh man, that's a level 3.
So you touch your holy symbol, you expend a use of your channel divinity, and you get back a level 2 spell slot.
Ooh. Okay, I can work with this. I mean, I can't do anything to bring Adam back, but what do you think Adam would want me to do with one of these spells I have on my person? Should I do something that would honor him? No, that would only be murder. I'm just going to take this. I'm just going to take this regained and renewed spell slot that I have and just roll with it next time.
Yeah, that seems like a better choice.
Oh, thank you, Rumble.
Okay.
Sorry about all that, but couldn't just let him run away because he clearly was going to circle back and try to kill everyone in the village. You guys have like a burial rite? Is there something we should do to honor your fallen friend?
I don't know. I need to make a call. Del,
what?
New Rogue, if you want to deal with the burial rites, go ahead. I gotta see if I can check in with Ezra.
Okay.
Tell him I say hi.
All right.
Sounds good.
Tyler steps away to speak with Ezra, and Gregor Man looks at the two of you and says, "Yeah, so we got like the little one, and then we got the other one out in the cornfield. We could just like we strip them down, huck the bodies in a hole. You could take their stuff. We could just huck the whole thing in a hole. We could I guess sell their stuff for charity to maybe help cover some of the damages to the robots that have been done.
We'll keep their stuff to remember them by. It's important for us.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Shadow Nemesis would want that.
Yeah.
All right. I will leave you to strip your friends' bodies.
Oh, we have to do it?
I mean, you wanted the stuff, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yes. Okay, fine.
Right.
Let's
then
get him
you want
naked.
Just put the bodies in a hole, or what? You want to burn them? You know what? I'm going to say keep the bodies, keep the stuff. Doesn't need to be our problem.
Great. Yeah, that's fine. It's our problem. We'll figure it out.
Great. Good
Thank
luck
you.
with that. All right.
Thanks, Mr. Man.
Yeah.
That's a funny thing to say, Mr. Man.
Right, we got to find, I guess, the joy in life. All right. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Raggedy Man turns and leaves. But Tyler, you are making a call to Ezra, or at least attempting to. You've stepped away from the group. What happens?
I mean, I close my eyes. I bring my fingers up to the side of my head as I have in the past. It didn't work when we were in New Rogue's Nightmare, but we're not there anymore. So I'll just start saying, Ezra, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, I can.
You can.
Yes. Clearly, you escaped that other realm that was trying to trap you. I'm glad you received my message, my warning.
Yeah. Thanks for that. Not everyone made it out, though. Guy Bradford, I don't know what happened to him, but he didn't make it with us. We have New Rogue here. We had Guy Bradford back there, and now...
But New Rogue is the new Guy Bradford, yes?
I don't know. It's like in the nightmare...
I'm not present with you, so... But new Guy died, and the body became what is now New Rogue, yes?
Yes, but then when we defeated Denton Arthur, New Rogue disappeared, and regular old Guy Bradford was there instead.
See, this could have been part of the trap of that realm. I told you it would try to keep you there. Were you tempted to stay behind for Guy Bradford? Was he slowing your escape? Was he emotionally confusing you?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know about confused so much as full out devastated, but yeah, it was hard to leave.
Yes. See, if the realm wanted to trap you, to keep you there, to torture New Rogue, then it could tap into you as well. I don't have control after the original concerns.
Okay, well, we lost Adam. We lost Shadow Nemesis today. He's died.
Okay.
Can you do anything for him like you did for Guy?
I mean, I've expended a lot of magical energy. I could try to bring him back, but I don't know how much of him would be spectral versus not. And you could lose... He's the one with, like, the labyrinth of people inside him, yes?
What?
Well, there's Adam, and then from what I remember of our conversations, there's Shadow, and then there's Shadow Nemesis, yes?
Yeah. I think I've met all three of those guys, yeah. All in the same body.
Well, when we replaced Guy with new Guy that has become New Rogue, we lost the central personality. My only concern would be if I bring Adam back as the central personality, Adam might be lost and you would be left with Shadow Nemesis.
Well, why not
forever.
Shadow Nemesis lost and we just get Adam back? Why not that? Why doesn't it work that way?
Because Shadow Nemesis is not who Adam really is. I'm guessing here. I don't know what's going on inside that man. He's clearly broken in some insane, twisted way. I don't know what's happening in this new realm. I'm very sorry that he's dead, because that's clearly affecting you.
Yeah.
But he could be drawn back to his original realm. I haven't been told. I can't sense a vacancy in the Dark Lord of his realm, so... Maybe we just leave him there and you complete this mission, and then you can go back and get him. If it turns out that there's an emptiness, a seat that has been left hollow, we could put one of your other companions in it, or worst case scenario, the doctor deputy, or perhaps that horse.
Dr. Deputy's dead, and I don't think you're getting that horse. Look, can you tell where we are? Can you see us or sense us or anything like that? Like,
I can tell that you're inside. Give me a second. You hear like papers moving around.
I'm being told that, keep looking, but I'll just let you know. It sounds like at least once when everyone else got here before me somehow, and they all died. And then they said that they just woke up where they started in the forest, and I was there. I don't remember any of that happening. They were gone for a moment, and then I showed up and they were with me. But they lived out an entire day or something like that, and they all died. Terrible, horrible deaths.
I don't have access to this realm the way I normally would. I can't see through your eyes. I can't hear through your ears. I cannot enter this space. There is something keeping out immortality. It's like a bubble that I cannot penetrate. You're saying that there is time looping of some kind, or so you believe?
That's what I've been told. This is all the first time around for me. I don't know.
This is new. This is strange. I won't be able to help you get out of this realm unless you can solve this problem. And
solve the problem.
I don't know the rate of this. This day, if it is repeating, must be incredibly important to the Dark Lord of this realm.
Okay, but it's like a prison and a nightmare, so it must be a bad day for them then, right?
Yes, it must be their darkest day, one would assume.
Okay, well then I guess...
What do you know about the day?
There's some big battle that's going to go on some hill between some grave walker or something like that, or gray walker, and a prince. They've apparently already fought each other and taken chunks out of each other, and they're going to do it again or for the final time, or I don't know what. Everyone has been sent off to war as far as I can tell.
So then this is the final climactic day of this war.
I guess.
Perhaps there's a way to change the balance, to find out and identify the Dark Lord, to just eliminate them.
Yeah.
If you have the ability to loop, you can do this. If you succeed, you succeed. If you fail, then we can start looking into Adam-related solutions of some kind. Just make sure you know where the body is. If we can come back and it turns out this day isn't looping, as long as we have some body parts, then there's something we can work with.
All right, I'll go get him. Then I start to walk towards the cornfield.
And you circle back to the group who are between you and the cornfield as you had stepped away, ready to make their way over to the bodies that they have been left in charge of. You can see a number of gnomes are beginning to repair the stone defender with the shields. The others are going about. Gregornant Man is sitting down in front of Buttermilk Biscuits. He's got his spyglass out and he's just watching all of you. He's got an announcer's horn next to him, one of the old school versions you could just yell into like we would see on 1930s film sets, made of copper, and it's sitting on a chair next to him as he watches you. What do you do?
Well, I'm just trying to get this metal like armor off of Adam, and I think I'm finding it very difficult because I don't think I've ever actually seen how he's been able to lug this thing on him.
He has worn it since he received it.
Yeah. So ow, and it's jagged on the corners. Dale, can you, what? Huh?
Yeah, I know how to at least get into some of it. I'll help you in a minute, I say, taking out the reality blade and cutting my hand. Oh, okay, well, anyway, I'm like, hey, Werner, you gotta check this out.
Oh, man.
Oh, jeez.
And the blood swirls out as you attempt to summon Werner, but you can feel a second presence trying to claw his way into the spotlight.
Of course.
Shadow Nemesis, what do you yell from the ghost realm?
I say, fuck you, Werner, and I strangle him to second death.
right there. Shadow Nemesis, you carrying over a completely illogical rage from life, try to strangle Werner Herzog. Yep, the Werner Herzog, only to feel his ghost dissipate and him to go, only to feel his ghost dissipate from within your hands. And you hear a whisper in your ear that says, I have not forgotten. But you are stepping into the spotlight. So you are now visible to, in a shocking twist, all three of your companions. The blood is now like a rain falling over Shadow Nemesis. So you can see his ghost standing next to all of you.
Oh,
I'm like,
Jesus God, what the hell?
I'm like full size.
You are a ghost of yourself.
Oh, and I'm just blood.
Just as though you are invisible and the blood is a slight rain or mist that is drifting down you and then back up you, giving you a little bit of form to be visible.
Yeah, it's like that scene from Hollow Man where Kevin Bacon becomes visible at the end.
Okay. Yep. All right. Well, I'm going to do the make it rain thing. You know, where you kind of go with your hand. I'm just going to splash everybody with blood and be like, "What do you think you're doing?" I'm going to just start like splashing him, being like, "You killed me! You killed me!"
to do that, but it turns out you can't control the blood of the actual realm. It just makes you visible because it's Dell's magic, not your magic.
I'm so mad right now. Why did you not help me?
So you're just shouting at us and doing the make it rain gesture?
I wanted to splash you. I wanted to splash you in blood.
An angry rich person. How cliche.
Now you feel a strange twist to your usual ghost magic, and you realize right now you can hear a Shadow Nemesis, but you will be able to choose when essentially his quote-unquote mic will be on. When he can speak into reality and be heard is entirely up to you. Otherwise, you are the only one who can hear him. You also have the ability to dismiss this magic, making him unseen and unheard to anyone else whenever you want.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Good. Just as it should be. Stop wasting my blood, Shadow Nemesis. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
For myself? How about you don't help a friend in need? How about that? Huh? How about you didn't help Dr. Deputy? You just stood there for well over a minute. You didn't even help him. You're dying. This town has corrupted you. I gotta stop this town. I gotta stop it so I can get my friends back.
Relax about the town, Shadow Nemesis. Just stop trying to kill people.
Yeah. We can't kill all of these townspeople.
There are so many people that we could be killing, and you choose the median age here has got to be like 50 plus.
Don't remind me. It's embarrassing enough.
Shadow Nemesis. Okay. First ask yourself, or just answer these questions. 1, how about you calm down? And 2,
not a question. What do you...
2, how do we get your armor off? Because I'm having a devil of a time trying to pull it off.
I'm not helping you with nothing. They already took my stuff. I'm not having you take my armor and they're gonna use it for something other than what I want.
We're gonna keep your stuff in your body so that we have it.
Well,
exactly.
All right. Well, when I first assembled the armor, or I guess I should say when Adam did that, he had it so that it could be taken apart into like 100 different pieces because he liked to have it dramatically put on him while the RoboCop song played.
Okay.
So it's not like a shirt that comes off. It's like, well, I'm missing a hand. So it's like 99 different parts.
Do you think his whole body will just fit in the portable hole?
Portable hole? Yes, it will. If you...
Yeah. I'll just take that off of from around my neck as a kerchief and lay it on the ground. Here, we'll just keep all of your stuff together. Oh, wait. We got to make sure to take his bag of holding out first before we put it in the hole.
That's a good thought.
Right. No.
I know where it is. Yeah.
Oh, I don't got it. I thought it was right there. This was just his hand. The one that's not cut off.
Where's my weapons? Where's take that collar off of me? I don't want to
do that too.
If this is a Groundhog Day, I don't want to come back with a collar on my neck.
That's a good point.
No, I don't know, just rip it off. I'm dead. I don't know. Can I see my body?
Yes, you can see your body. You're just standing with your friends. It is 3 people looking down and a 4th weird blood mist invisible man standing next to them.
Gross. Oh, I mean,
It's you.
it's kind of cool, but I mean, it's also kind of gross. Ugh.
Well, let's
Okay, I'll
hope that
help.
This day
And
repeats.
Rumpleforeskin raises a hoof and smashes your skull into goo, and then with a hoof kicks
fuck.
the anti-magic collar off the neck.
Oh,
There we go.
Well,
That-
that did it.
It worked. Well, Adam seems fine with it. Sorry, Shadow Nemesis.
Yeah, Shadow Nemesis. Adam is bye-bye, so you don't have to worry about that anymore.
All right.
Well, I'll
Now
take,
good his
I'll
bag
take
of
the
holding.
collar. I got the little collar.
Oh, destroy the collar. We don't need the collar.
No, we might need the collar. I'm going to keep the collar. I'm putting it in my bag.
He's going to use the collar on me. Del, tell him to not use the collar on me.
I don't control New Rogue.
Oh my god, you guys suck so much. Jesus Christ, what's going on? What's going on here?
All
I
right,
wanna do is
I'm
help.
getting rid of Adam Ghost. Bye.
Yeah, gone. Just gone. Adam, you can feel yourself. You as Shadow Nemesis are still right where you were, only the whole world is blurrier. You realize from a ghost perspective, you can get a vague impression of the living. You can see almost a vague outline, but the whole world is grayscale and spooky and strange. Del, however, looks completely normal, only she's glowing from the inside. She's like a lamp or a torch at a very dark night. You see a lot of ghosts are just kind of swirling around vaguely around her. You realize that you can see her and you can hear her, but you can only be seen and heard when she chooses. So you will be stuck following her around, at best trying to break through the fold, or just dealing with your unfinished business, like a ghost.
Okay.
Shadow Nemesis is gone. The 3 of you stand over a body that has been shoved into a portable hole, packed up, and put away.
Yep.
What do you do?
All right, now what?
I think they're going to go and try us for.
No, they seem fine.
Trial's
They just
over.
don't want us in the town.
Oh, that's good. Except me. I can go back.
That's right.
Okay. Well, how should we save the person that we were going to save before Del?
Oh, well, the guy who wanted to save her is dead. I mean, his ghost wants to save her, but I don't care about that.
But a good deed's worth its own cost.
I think we should check out the big battle and see what this stupid day is about.
Oh,
Hey,
but Angelino.
Huh?
And you see Gregornit picks up his loud hand and says,
Yeah, what do you want?
Where's the big battle happening?
Which side are you gonna be on?
Your side.
That's convenient.
Yep.
Which side am I on?
Auric. Prince
Princess
Auric.
Eye.
Bright eyes.
How do you know? Just a second.
and he puts his hailer aside, gets up out of his chair, walks down the road to your group, and he's like,
How do you know what side I'm on?
Because we're
I
heroes.
looked at these two.
Because
We're
you live in
heroes.
this town?
Mm-hmm.
What,
And you're
you
heroic.
ain't been here before. We don't know you. How do you know about the town?
I'm a cleric, sir. I know many things that are beyond your pay grade, spiritually speaking.
do you know what? The mists swirl up around you. Can you roll me a d6?
Okay. Not doing this in the dice tower. This one we need good. This.
Oh my god.
Come on. I feel this is good. And it is. It's a 4.
Just over the line.
You've solved my riddle.
All right.
Congratulations.
It's been a while since we had any clerics around because the Grey Walker done wiped them out. I mean, you know, if you knew that it's over there.
And he just points, because he's not good with statements, to the mountain, of the hillish mountains, the one that is to the northwest.
It's up there.
How long would it take
Want
to
to join
get
the
there?
prince? I mean, how you gonna convince the prince that you ain't evil? No offense, but you got You got like fiery bone horse. You're surrounded by ghosts and hucking your blood in the air, and it floats around. And
Well, I think if we were to do a good deed, like save a certain woman named Angelina from a farm and take a really nice cockatrice under our wing, I think we might just look the part.
well, I mean, Angelina did have a pretty nice cockatrice, so yeah, you could. I guess if you wanted to do a good thing, I mean, Prince does seem to respect people who do good, so yeah, if you want to go that far, I mean, none of us have heard from them for a while. It was really Baller and Nicholas, but
Right.
if you want to do that, that'd be nice.
For the cockatrice, I was wondering, would Westra still be here? The old girl?
Who's Westra?
She has amber eyes, cute as a button, very nice, older. She was among the other cockatrices. No, she was a cockatrice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait, she's one of Hardin's cockatrices.
I believe. Yeah.
All right, well, they're pretty blood hungry now, but like you could try if for you, yeah, maybe you probably have to buy it though. Like I don't think you ain't gonna be, if you guys had been working for the general and he wasn't a murderer, then maybe we'd have been able to talk him into giving it for free. But right now, you're probably gonna have to buy a bird.
Could you give me a cleric special? No, but sir, could you give me a cleric special? Because
I don't own the birds.
I know, but
I'm a religious man, but I can't do. You got to go talk to Hardin.
Kill him, I say, from the ghost world. Kill him.
Gregor Ninto, could you maybe like at least speak good words on our behalf to maybe sweeten the deal, lower the cost? Wink, wink.
You want me to go with you to try to buy a bird from Hardin to Robin?
Yeah.
All right.
Guys, does this work for everybody?
I don't know.
Chase your bliss, new rogue.
Okay, I'm just gonna get the bird. You guys decide what's going on. Wester time. Okay, Mr. Graydon, let's go.
All right. And he starts slowly walking you back into the village. Dell and Tyler, apparently you were deciding what to do.
What the hell's going on, Dell? This is all you're talking about stuff that I don't understand. The
Everything just kind of went sideways this time. I mean, the New Rogue and Shadow Nemesis get really attached to things, and I think the day of restarting, it really messed their brains up because now they're obsessed with what happened last time. So that's why Shadow Nemesis got so mad at the townspeople, and that's why New Rogue wants this bird. But we have to figure out what's actually going on. So if we could just get more information. If we go to the farm to find this lady, we'll probably just get stabbed to death again, and I'm not really into that.
I don't want that for anyone. No, not even Shadow Nemesis.
I know, I don't want that either.
So what do we just go? What do you say? We just go to this battle over the hill, on the hill.
Yeah, we don't have to get in the middle of the battle. Maybe we can just look at it from far away. I don't know.
Yeah.
We don't even know what it looks like over there.
Ezra's guessing that this is the worst day of the dark. Let's see. I've got the terms all mixed up in my head now, right? The Dark Lord.
The Dark Lord, yep.
Thank you.
The Dark Lord is like the Ravenloftian soul trapped at the top. The Grave Walker is the name of the villain you've heard mentioned multiple times in this realm.
Yeah, and Nightmare Lord is what I keep wanting to say. So, the Dark Lord. Ezra was guessing that this day is probably the worst day in the Dark Lord's life, since he's he or she or they or whoever the Dark Lord is in this realm. It's the worst day of their life because this is their prison, right? This is their nightmare. Right. So if the big to-do today is that battle, I guess we see who loses, and maybe that's the worst thing for...
Yeah. See who loses or see who makes a blunder that ruins the whole battle or something like that. We get to pinpoint. This time we really got to pinpoint who the Dark Lord is.
Yeah, that's the thing, is like, this could be the worst day of Gregornant's life.
I mean, that's true.
I'm assuming you haven't killed anyone. Did you kill anyone last time who's alive again now that we can check off as not being the Dark Lord?
That's a good point. Well, I mean, I don't know the specifics of what Adam did, but me and New Rogue, we just walked into a cornfield and got murdered, and that was all that happened.
This place
You
sounds
could
fucking dangerous.
resummon Shadow Nemesis with the same blood as before.
Oh,
We will
that's
use this. We'll blend it a little closer to kind of Vampire the Masquerade. But like, if you're dealing with Shadow Nemesis, you did your spend for the day. So
Oh, that's nice. 'Cause it did hurt. So, yeah, I can bring Shadow Nemesis back and we can ask him. But do you want to start heading out of town?
Oh no, now not without New Rogue.
But I don't want a discussion of how many of these gnomes he murdered to be overheard by, the gnomes in the town while we're standing here.
Fuck, fine. I just reach into my bag for the sending stone and I just say, New Rogue, going over the hill to see the battle, meet us there. I just start going.
Great.
and you start making your way around the town towards the hill in the distance. New Rogue, you receive that message just as you step into Harden the Robin's blacksmithy.
Oh, okay.
You find yourself entering a nice, small country blacksmithy. Behind the desk is a like oily, little bit sweaty, hard-breathing Harden rushing back up to the front. He's a red-feathered Aarakocra, kind of a Robin Redbreast meets Aarakocra. He's wearing breeches. He's like, right, what can I do for you?
Hi there,
You're
sir.
the one good one.
Yes, I am. Well, they're good too. One of them not so much.
Nope. Right.
Oh, all right. Well, sir, I was wondering, Mr. Mann said you have some cockatrices, and there's one I believe.
I didn't say that. He knew that already. He just said if I'd come in and put in a good word for him. So he's a nice I don't know, give him what he wants. And Gregory turns and leaves.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Mann.
Right. That's about as eloquent as I've ever heard him.
Oh, wow.
He must
Okay.
really like you.
Yes. I do my best to make an impression. I believe in using my cleric powers that there is a bird of divine stature, a tender bird, a bird that burns with the loveliness of heaven's oven.
Wow. I am single, right? Like,
Oh no,
if you're asking.
I mean a cockatrice, not an
Oh,
era.
you're romantically interested in cockatrices, right?
Not, no, but I believe they are great souls, and one in particular stands head and shoulders above the rest. Yes, the one I'm talking about is Westra Amber Eyes. Thank you. I'd love for her to join my company because it's my mission.
We'll take a quick commercial break right there.
That's my mission.
All right, so you're obsessed with my oldest cockatrice out there, Westra, and you want to take her away because she's your soulmate or something, and it's part of your mission? The mist swirls up around you, New Rogue. Before you feel like you would have to explain this, can you roll me a d6?
Oh no.
It's a 3.
Oh, should use the tower. Ooh.
Hold on. That's a 2.
It's worth.
All right, well, Westra's still, capable of laying eggs and doing a lot of work. She's good for travel. She's also a bit more docile than the others, especially now that they've all got their blood hunger on. I think I'm going to say 300 gold, right? Or do you know what? Maybe we can make a trade because you seem like a holy man who probably doesn't have a lot of gold, right? So
It's true.
I noticed because I got, shall we say, a professional eye for the metals out there that the criminal who died, his armor appeared to be made out of adamantine, right? And that's quite valuable. If you were to let me have that adamantine, then I could happily give you Westra. Maybe if your friends want a cockatrice, we could happily hook everybody up, right?
Okay, the thing is, he was put in a hole and taken away to the hills.
Okay, you could get them and bring them back, right? They probably couldn't get that far. They don't have cockatrices. You could ride Westra out to get them.
Hey, Yes. Okay. Yeah, I will get you. Yeah, actually, 1 second. Can you just give me 1 second, real quick?
Oh yeah, sure. Right, you do you.
Thanks. I'm gonna step back, get my sending stone out.
Martin goes back to the forge because someone commented to let me know where they put all the blowing into the metal hut is. It's called a forge. So he goes back to the forge to bang, and you get to step away and know you won't be overheard.
Okay, great. Dell, are you there, Dell? Hello, it's Guy.
Hello,
It's
Guy.
Nero. Nope, sorry.
Oh,
Guy, like so Guy, is that you?
hi, New Rogue.
Hey there, how's it going? Look, I got a real good deal on some cockatrices here, and all we need to do is give them Adam's adamantine armor, and we will have like fast rides to the battle, and yeah, maybe even to the farm to save Angelina and husband. What do you say?
Can Tyler hear this too over the rocks?
Can I have
yes.
the other rock at the same time?
I'm gonna say yes. I think I'm gonna officially say we will shift the sending stones into the realm of you all have cell phones and can call each other. That got upgraded between realms, so we don't have to keep track of charges. But I will warn you that the stones can eventually get tired when the DM says too many phone calls.
All right.
Well, when I'm just looking at Tyler with sort of a frowny face and a tilted head, like, can you believe that I told you his brain no works right? That's the expression I'm making.
I would say if you hold the stone away, you can just say it. Like treat it like a phone. If it's away, it's muted.
I have nothing to say. I'm just annoyed.
Got it.
Hello? Hold on 1 second. I'm going to call up Tyler. Tyler, hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi, New Rogue. I'm also here with Dell. I heard everything.
Oh, you
Hi.
did? Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
It sounds like items stay where they go, buddy. So that means that if this day does indeed start over and we get Shadow Nemesis back, he doesn't have his armor. He's going to be naked. So
So that's
and also
no-go.
how many? I don't think it's a good idea to give
All
up
right.
his armor. I mean, this is for how many birds? How many cockatrices?
Well, one for me, one for you, one for Dell.
I don't need that.
I don't want one either.
Okay, but okay.
They
bird.
turn you to stone with
I
their
will
fucking
say,
beaks.
Tyler, as you have begun working your way around this village, you do realize that the location you are going to is not close. It will be it's like a more extended trek. So a cockatrice would make it a lot faster in the sense that a horse would. You did see it brutally murder your friend and were told that if it pecked you, you turned to stone. So I'm not arguing that you want one all of a sudden.
The cons drastically outweigh the pros. I'm fine to lose a bit of shoe leather over this.
Reasonable.
So that's a no?
If you're asking for a yes or for a no from me, then I say no. I don't know.
All right. It was worth a shot. Okay, well, I'll honor your no and I'll honor Dell's no. So thank you
Thanks
for letting me know.
calling.
No worries.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see you at the hill.
Okay. Talk later. Bye. Hardin.
Yeah, right. Sorry, just a second. Finishes hammering the item he sets it aside. Yeah.
I'd like to work at a deal with you.
All right, what do you got in mind, right?
My friends traveled very far, and I might be out for a while to get a yes or no back from them because the reception was pretty shaky. Would I be able to take Westra out and see what the word is? And if they say no in person, once I hear from them in person,
why don't we just make this real easy? I'll ride, one of my birds. You ride Westra. We can bring the whole group out. They can pick out theirs. I can bring the armor back, right?
No, that won't work. There's being evil, is it,
Are
guy?
you? Right? Is that your plan? Just take the bird, fuck off?
No, that was
Just because I live in a small town doesn't mean I'm stupid, right?
okay.
People seem to think that when they come here, but I'm a smart guy, right?
I'm sorry, sir. To make it up to you, Would you like to see my goat dance?
Well, listen, I got 2 eyes and a heart, right? Yeah, let's see it.
Okay. Jack Magnum. Yeah, let me just turn my back away from him.
From the mic.
Yeah. Jack, Jack Magnum, look, I know you're kind of jealous of Westra, but I really think we need her to get to these hilltops very quick. And you're beyond jealousy, and you don't actually care that much? Okay, well then why did you act that weird before? You're going through the terrible twos and you're just a jealous little baby? Oh, well, could you think about sucking it up just for a little bit, because you are my prized little baby, and I just really need your help to do a really good dance to impress Hardin here. Do you think I could do that? Thank you so much. And yes, you will get food. Okay, Hardin, and then I'm going to unzip the bird from my Bjorn and place little Jack Magnum on the table. Get ready for your heart to melt, and for Westra for you to want to give Westra away. That's it.
Okay, right. Let's see the dance.
Okay, remember what we practiced. Do your cute dances now.
Can you roll me an animal handling?
Oh, hell yeah. That is a 13. Come on.
Not bad.
Jack Magnum
Great. Not bad.
Keep your eyes on
spins
him.
in a circle for a second, raises and does some clops,
Yeah, that's
and
it.
sits down.
That's it.
And it's like, looking a bit confused.
Now remember to blow him a kiss. Blow him a kiss.
Can you roll me an animal handling with disadvantage?
Hobbita. Oh, with disadvantage or advantage?
Disadvantage.
That's a 1.
He's gonna jump in the forge.
No.
Jesus. Jack Magnum looks at you, looks at Hardin the Robin, goes, poops on the desk, runs out the door.
No! Okay, I'll be back probably in a few days. Come back,
Okay,
Jack Magnum, you're back!
Clean up your shirt? Fine. It's going to cost him so much to get your goddamn bird. And you leave, chasing Jack Magnum into the wilderness, leaving a messy shop and no friends behind. I'm imagining you run to catch up to your other friends who had to work their way around the town to get moving towards the hills.
Yeah, I'm just going straight there.
You rejoin your friends, wandering forwards. Dell and Tyler, you see Jack Magnum arrive awkwardly and a little bit sheepishly, closely followed by New Rogue. There are no cockatrices in sight, and no villagers are chasing him. So there is that.
Okay. All right. Well, since we're far enough away, I will re-summon Shadow Nemesis.
The blood shifts back into the air. Shadow Nemesis, you find the whole world is visible to you in black and white now. It's like it all came into focus. So you can see everything. Everything can see you. You can be heard.
So where was the blood? Just like in the dirt? Am I like dirty blood now? Just like covered in mud blood?
Yep.
Oh, where the hell did you put me? I'm covered in mud. Gross.
I'm trying not to just keep hurting myself to make you happen. So come on.
Oh, well, what do you want? Fun police.
Look, you're sure this day restarts at some point, right?
Well, it did the last time that I tried to stop the evil village, so yes.
Okay, well, we've got it on Ezra's authority. I can hear him again, by the way, that this is supposed to be a pretty big, important day, maybe the worst day for the Dark Lord. That's why this is their prison. This is their nightmare. So we're going to the big battle to see what happens. Maybe get an idea of who's who. Do you want to come with us, or do you want to be a ghost that's disappeared and doesn't get to see and do anything?
Yeah, I want to come with you.
Okay, well, let's go.
Yeah, all right, fine. But I'm gonna like make comments and stuff like that while it happens.
That's fine,
It's
buddy.
fine.
Fine, all right. Where's my stuff? Who has my stuff?
We still have it, by the way. It was maybe going to get bartered for cockatrice rides, and we said
What?
no. So
Yeah, I didn't do it. You're welcome.
You were gonna barter it. Whoa.
Yes.
Why
Well, I thought about it, and people thought better of it.
Yeah,
so
it's
I
fine.
didn't.
So let's say that tomorrow does reset and we end up back in the village and all that stuff. Just putting it out there, Shadow Nemesis. What is more evil than walking into a town of evil bad guys and murdering them all?
Wait, what is more evil than that?
Yeah, what would be a better evil plan?
Than getting revenge on a town I hate? Well, I mean, we could do a plan where we make the Dark Lord win, and then we can wipe out everybody, and then we befriend the Dark Lord, and then we can just take him out.
All right, so that wasn't what I was implying. I just mean that maybe next time we walk into the town, if you hate all those people and think that they're bad, maybe you should lie to them and befriend them and then take advantage of them because apparently in a fight you lose twice. Maybe that's a better goal for tomorrow.
So nice is how I fight the town?
Yep,
Yeah.
it's working for New Rogue, so.
Well, what did you get by being nice, New Rogue?
I mean,
he's alive.
Yeah, and he took a really big poop on a desk, which he's really proud about. So that's gross, Jack Magnum.
Whose desk?
On top of a guy named Hardin. He's a bird. He's kind of a dingus.
Ah! Good. Pet Jack Magnum for me. Tell him he's a good boy.
I don't need you to tell me to do that. But I will anyway. You say, well, you're a good boy.
Well, I think he did a good job. Hey, let me ask you this. Did he just get like angry for no reason?
No, he had reasons that were pretty well founded.
What, you made him angry? You're like the nicest guy in the world.
He still saw through my ruse of abandoning him and taking one of his birds, Westra, Amber Eyes, the cute one.
A ruse? Ooh. Maybe the return of Shadow Rogue, eh? Remember that? You were Shadow Rogue for a bit. We could start like a League of Shadows, and then we can get.
I mean, just to interrupt this League of Shadows thing, maybe you both might want to think about it this way, which is, it sounds like you both tried to lie and or manipulate the blacksmith, and then it went very poorly because he seems to be pretty insightful. Maybe, being honest and engaging with a business person on business terms might be the way to do it.
I mean, I was kind of being honest. I was just stretching the truth, and I was honest in the end. So I don't think you should put me in the same boat as Shadow Nemesis. That's just me.
I don't know. It seems like that sounds like something Shadow Nemesis would say right after explaining something, how he did it for the team and he's never turned against the rest of us,
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I don't.
Hey, Del,
We'll call the episode right there. That oh no is our blow.
Yeah.
That's the end of this episode, listener, but next week you could become a watcher and affect the Jesters' adventures by joining our Twitch stream, which happens every Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That's Toronto time. If you join our Twitch chat, you can give the cast magical items, name NPCs, and decide the events that shape Ravenloft. So, catch up on the story, follow Dum Dum Dice on Twitch, and join our weekly stream right away. Jesters of Ravenloft features the voices of players Tyler Hewitt, Del Borovic, Guy Bradford, and Adam McNamara, alongside Dungeon Master Ryan LaPlante. This episode was edited and mixed by Laura Hamstra, and Jesters of Ravenloft's artwork was created by Del Borovic at delborovic.com. That's DELBOROVIC. Our theme song is Dark Mysterious Halloween Night by Sound Gallery by Dimitri Taras, and our ad breaks use the tracks No Control and Chiefs by Jazzar, JAHZZAR, whose music is available at freemusicarchive.org. For all things Dum-Dums and Dice, including merchandise and how to join our Patreon, you can visit dumdumdice.com or find us on social media at dumdumdice. That's DUMBDUMBDICE. Now get out of here before the mist gets you too.
Dum-Dums and Dice has to give a special thank you to the supreme beings of our Patreon at this time: Christopher Little, George Dolby, Richard Cranium, Gavin and Abby McDonald, Logan, Fire Unfriendly, Grandma Likes D&D, Alan, Stabby Stranger, Glitch Trick, Flynn1138, Alarain Okapi, Schrodinger's Pepper, Madre de Gatos, Lady Maiden, Garbo Ape, Locke, Sam Schaefer, Waffle Marine, Dagger Rain, Rob L, Dia De Los Hoodless, Squishy Werewolf, Remy Funky Head, Accent Therapeutic Services in Florence, Kentucky, Lael, Shulzari, The Long Family, Jordan Oliver, Richard Wright, Brittany Fenwick, Alex Parr, Old Man Mojo, Dragonfly, The Body Barrelers, Megan Werner, A Man Out of Time, Curtis at FingerTechRobotics.com, Panda24NN, Shendra D, Your Homeboy Bones, The Gata Family, Ellis Hatch, Odigenous, Dan the Welshman, Afflicto Gaming, Aiden, Beef Not Cheese, and Jill and Noel LaPlante. If you want your name to be added to this list, you can join our Patreon too at patreon.com/dumdumdice. Thanks to them, and a little bit of thanks to you.